Hey Justin, I love your idea and I love your colors and everything about this is headed in the right direction. This is a great rough concept. You just need to push it further at this point. I wasn't sure which cough drop um, brand you were talking about, but I found Smith Brothers and I think it might be what you were looking for. Um, a couple of things I wanted to point out in their packaging that may end up helping yours to really push that nostalgic vintage theme and make it look a little more realistic, because right now you have the idea of that, but it really needs to go further. Um, Thinking about the size that your label would actually be, this barcode is very, very small. So I would go ahead and enlarge that, or considering making a back label that would have that type of information. This is all, needs to be there. I would encourage you to maybe pick a different typeface that has a more vintage look of the numbers, kind of like this 10 cents here, or this 10 cents here. Something with a little bit more old style numerals, I think would really lend itself to the look you're going for. Another thing that they added, just to give it more of that vintage authenticity, here they've got the city and state where it's created, and it's just Poughkeepsie. It's a really cool sounding name. It could be Chicago, whatever you want to use. But I think that would help. And then also here you see trusted since 1847, and that just lends more credibility to it as well. So I would incorporate that somewhere in your piece. On these colors are great. Back here, I think you may want to try some sort of pattern. Now this is floral, and I don't know that that's right. This is a little bit more paisley kind of thing. Those aren't necessarily the right patterns for you, but I think using like a Illustrator brush or a Photoshop brush to repeat an element in the back that's very subtle and faded back would again just add another layer of dimension to this. Right now you've got these great little sketches. They are still very much line quality, and part of the beauty of their images is the engraved look on it. So you may want to play with the line weight some. Your typefaces are great. I would consider maybe not using such a heavy border and having, maybe a curve or some sort of shape to the border like you have here. This kind of thing is really nice as well. I would take a look at just doing something that looks a little bit more vintage with your shapes, with your borders. Also, on here it says Johnson Brothers, and it's alcohol because it would be on a bottle, but it doesn't say whether it's, a red wine, whether it's a Moscato. It has no information about the type of wine that you're looking at. So you may want to come up with some clever name for the actual type of wine that it is. I was looking over, I just saw this. Girls, you look ugly when you cough. Keep Smith Brothers cough drops handy. I have no idea if that's a real advertisement on their part or not, but it's really funny. I wonder if there are others are like that. I'd have to research that a little bit more, but that's really funny. So anyway, great job on this direction. You could, up here, you could also add the type of wine it is up here. So I hope this is helpful for you. I think I've given you a live direction. Again, this is a fantastic start, and I'm looking forward to seeing the next one. Thank you, Justin.